Welcome to the Prowlers Coaches Show in downtown Port Huron at Wings, etc. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday night. It's been a while. First Coaches Show of 2026. We have Alex Johnson and Vinny Dekumbis joining us tonight. Let's hear from the group here at Wings, etc. We got a big crowd here. Hopefully lots of questions. Got some giveaways for you guys who are here. If you didn't make it this week, make sure you come out to the next one because we do give away prizes. We have a pop pong table set up, so I don't know who's playing who, but we'll have some live updates on the fan versus player pop pong games. So lots of fun here at Wings, etc. And we will get things started when we come back.
Welcome to the new era of Prowlers hockey. New owner, new store, new horn, fire, projectors on the ice. Yeah, this isn't your dad's McMorrin experience. This is Prowlers hockey. Get your tickets for the show now at phprowlers.com/tickets.
Keep up with your Prowlers all season long on social media. Follow us on Facebook at the Port Huron Prowlers, Instagram at PH Prowlers, and Twitter at PH Prowlers. And you can find more information on our website, phprowlers.com.
Welcome back to the Prowlers Coaches Show here at Wings, etc. I have Alex Johnson alongside me. It's been a while since you've been on the Coaches Show, so welcome back.
Yeah, I'd say about 6 weeks.
6 weeks or so. Well, actually 7 weeks. We took an extra week off because of the New Year's game.
True, that's why I was all messed up for this one.
Yeah. We had a little trouble scheduling who was supposed to be on the show. That's partially my fault. But we do have everyone we wanted to have on the show tonight. We do have a few players still here. A couple of guys did go home, but who's playing cup pong over here? We have a game set to go. Who's playing? Bobby Price and Blake Anderson will be ripping some cup pong. I don't know who they're playing against, but
My money's on Bobby. He went to college.
I think they're on the.
He spent 4 years at college. He can definitely play.
That's a great point.
That's a lot of experience. You're only what, 23? Yeah, Bobby's got more experience. That's true.
I don't think
Not any younger, right?
Yeah, not younger than 18. No. So, it has been a few weeks since we've hung out here at Wings, etc. for the Coaches Show. Hopefully some people have been able to come to our watch parties here at Wings, etc. Always have those watch parties for all of our road games. Had 3 road games since the last time we've been here. But we'll start with a couple of home games as we just look back on the schedule. And we had the Blue Ridge Bobcats. Again, that feels like forever ago, right before Christmas. But a couple of fun matchups, and that's where the losing streak ended, was after the last Coaches Show. So maybe it was LJ dancing that ended the losing streak.
I think we need him back dancing.
Yeah, we need to get LJ in here. Hopefully he's watching on the stream. Unfortunately, he decided to abandon us this week. But fun first game, good back and forth, and then you get that goal from Graham in the second period, in case people are forgetting. That was a very back and forth game, trading goals on that Friday night against the Bobcats. And then you had the goal that was called off but then reviewed, and it ended up being a good goal. I know, think back. You remember that? Parsons took the shot, and Graham tipped it, and it hit the back bar, and they kept playing for like 10 seconds. And then
I
remember that.
I remember the goal now. Great.
Okay.
Yeah, Pars did shoot the puck. He will let you know.
He did shoot the puck. He didn't get credit for the goal, but he did shoot the puck.
Yeah, it was a great tip by Graham. I honestly think without the tip, I don't think it's going in the net. Goalie was all over it.
But that got you guys off the schneid. It started a 7-game win streak, which is where we sit right now.
Yeah, no, we really needed it to turn around there, and we turned it around in a big way.
Yeah, it got even bigger on that Saturday night, the 7-1 win over the Bobcats. I don't remember. Did anything cool happen in that game besides scoring 7 goals?
I can't remember back that
No.
far, but I think scoring 7 goals.
Nothing.
7 goals.
Nothing interesting happened in that. Wait,
okay.
was there?
That does seem like forever ago, but a cool goal happened in that game, I guess.
Pretty cool goal. We all remember Blake Anderson's Michigan. Come on, let's make some noise for him. He's here. Little goal of the year candidate over there. Again, just
it is the goal of the year.
It is the goal of the year. Yeah, I can't believe that one didn't get picked up by SportsCenter. I tried, Paulie. I tried. We really tried, but sweep, back on track after that one, and then you head back out on the road to take on Danbury, where you faced a little bit of adversity, had some
that was
some trouble.
That was a fun one. So we show up to the rink at 5 o'clock for the 7 p.m. game, and we all start getting ready, doing our normal warm-up routine, and then all of a sudden Graham comes down and he's like, hey, the game's actually canceled because there's too much snow. We walked in, no snow on the ground.
Nothing. It hadn't even started.
Yeah, we come back out after it was canceled, 4 or 5 inches on the ground. So that's within an hour that happened.
And downtown Danbury was an absolute mess driving back. I mean, shout out Melissa, our bus driver, for navigating all of that. Because, I mean, we had people driving on the other side of the road, like trying to get around people who were just stopped and stuck.
Yeah,
and it was
when we got back to the hotel, Danbury's coach was out there shoveling people up the hill to get into the hotel. Melissa got right up the hill. I will say 2 semi-trucks did not make it up that hill. A couple cars didn't make it up that hill. But our bus was good to go.
We had 5 guys pushing a car up that hill so that we had a lane to get up the hill, because there was a car and there was like a tanker truck or something on like next to it. There's no lane to get up, so we had some guys get out, push the car up, and you know what? I got a lot of flack for the hit of the week. That probably should have been the hit of the week, was the guys pushing the car up.
Yeah, I don't know. That hit by Biz was pretty big.
You know what? You know, it's just good getting in on the forecheck, and you didn't need to get too many big hits that weekend, because it was a very controlling weekend against Danbury.
Yeah, surprising enough. Usually it's a pretty physical weekend against Danbury, but we went in there and took care of business all weekend.
And that Friday game was interesting. Every time Danbury scored, they took the 1-0 lead, they took the 2-1 lead. It was just immediately you guys got it right back, which, that ended up being the Saturday game, obviously.
Yeah, I think that's been a big thing for us during this 7-game win streak. We don't really get down anytime we face adversity right now. We just come back, put our work boots back on, and go get another one. Yeah,
and Bobby had a goal. LJ had a goal. Graham had another goal.
Of course he did.
And Brett Lockhart from 3-point range with the empty netter. Way downtown.
Oh yeah, that's also a funny story, because so he gets the puck and Fetz is yelling, "Don't shoot, don't shoot." Meanwhile, I'm next to Fetz yelling, "Shoot, shoot." I think if you can shoot for the empty net and ice the game, you should obviously shoot it when you have that much time and space. And luckily he shot it, hit it right in the middle of the net.
Yeah, that was, again, from way downtown.
Past the blue line.
Yeah, that was a 3/4 court heave. Looked like he was going for a buzzer beater. And then I think Coach Paulin used the word control a lot for that game on, it ended up being Sunday afternoon. You guys walked in there, 3 goals in the second period, just kind of take control of that game and got the sweep.
Yeah, there wasn't much atmosphere there for that game, obviously being a rescheduled game on a Sunday. But we came out, did what we needed to do, and got out of there with 3 points.
And a little bit surprising, not like the Giants or the Jets had anything to play for. Because most of the fans in that area. But you know what? It was they were kind of quiet. I remember that the Easter Sunday in the playoffs, too. That was kind of a light crowd, too. So it did kind of feel a little bit like that.
Yeah, I think Sundays don't draw very well in our league. There's always a lot going on Sundays, really, especially with a rescheduled game. So that was tough, but it helped to not have Danbury's atmosphere there. I think that hurts them. It helps a lot when they're loud, packed on a Friday or Saturday night.
And because of the rescheduled game, you guys ended up with like 5 games in a week's span, because you had to go to Indiana on that Wednesday for New Year's Eve, and you finally made it to overtime. It took 27 games before you got past 60 minutes. Finally made it to overtime, and you got the benefit of a few penalties there at the end.
Yeah, that was interesting because I faced a 3-on-1 actually coming down right at the buzzer in Indiana. It was actually pretty loud in there because I don't know how many fans they can fit in there, but it's packed with what they can fit. So
it's kind of like Delaware, like if people remember Delaware.
Yeah, no, it really is. So the atmosphere was actually pretty good in there, and they're coming down on a 3-on-1. I don't think me or Coop heard the horn. Everybody else did on the ice, I guess, because after he shot the puck, everybody went over to Juwan Davis, I think it was, who shot the puck, and then he takes a penalty there, 2 minutes, so puts us on a power play going into overtime, and then I think Everett was a little fired up about that one and let the refs hear it, so we get a 5-on-3 to start the OT and drop a play, and works out. Graham scores again.
I'll tell you, I definitely heard that buzzer from ice level in my little corner there.
I'm sure you
did. I think that was one of the more interesting broadcast booths that I've ever. Well, I don't even know if I can call it a booth. I'm just hanging out there at ice level.
Is it better than Watertown's? The stairwell?
You know what? Yeah, we'll have to find that out in a couple weeks when we head to Watertown.
It's been a while since we've been there.
Yeah, it has been a while. You know what happened the last time we were there?
I couldn't tell you, no.
It was a shutout.
Oh,
Ian Wallace.
Ian Wallace, 54 save shutout.
Yeah.
Great game from him.
Yeah. Shutout. I think that was like the first shutout for the Prowlers since like Chris Paulin or something. Probably. I don't know.
Was that game 55?
I think
it was the last weekend of the year. Yeah.
It was either the last weekend or the second to last weekend. But yeah, it was very late in the year. Because I think Brian Talyu started the other game, if I remember correctly. So it was like
that does sound about right.
That late in the year. Then you guys came home for a couple of electric games this past weekend. And again, overtime on Friday. Down 3-1 heading into the third. What was kind of the message that you guys were sending in the locker room to make sure that you were able to come back? Because, I mean, that was an electric crowd. We had the jersey giveaway, which we had to give Alex Johnson all the credit for the idea for the jersey. Thank you, Paulie. Alex Johnson has been pushing for a jersey giveaway for years because it worked with another team that he played for, and we finally executed it, and, I mean, it worked out so well. We had people lined up at like 5:15 for the doors opening at 6. We were lined up around the block. It was crazy. I don't know if you came down and saw the line.
I did have to come down and see the line. We definitely needed to get a couple pictures of the line. I won't take all the credit. I mean, Paulie was instrumental in pushing that forward, but I think it really worked. It was great to see. I think the fans really loved it.
Yeah, I think we got like nearly 2,000 at least. That's what they recorded on the FPHL website, nearly 2,000. And the barn was rocking. Again, down 3-1. But you get into the third, you get that early goal from Biz, and that kind of changed things a lot.
Yeah, no, that was huge. I'm going to revert back to your previous question before the jersey giveaway, but it was going into the third period, what was the messaging? And it has been for kind of this whole 7-game stretch. I'll go back to when we responded with those goals right away. It's just kind of sticking to our systems and sticking to the game plan. Sometimes when you get down in games, people get a little bit individualistic and try to do it all on their own. But we've really been playing as a team lately, and it's worked out really well for us.
And you get the goal from Bobby that just kind of able to tap it in. Almost missed, but able to tap it in.
Oh yeah, that was actually a great play on the power play.
Yeah.
Buck with the backdoor pass to Bobby, and he was really on the doorstep and was able to tap it in.
Yeah, and then how about the second overtime winner of the week?
Yeah, no, I know. My D partner, Favs, love to see it. I think he's at 10 on the year now. But great play by Ando on the wall, coming off the wall, walking in, shooting. Rebound came out right to Favs, and he made no mistake and buried it.
That puck felt like it was sitting there for like a while. Like in real time, it just felt like slow motion where that puck was just kind of sitting there in the slot right before he picked it up.
No, I know. It kind of like just opened up all 3 of the Indiana players around it, and Favs takes it and buries it.
And we got a great video of you guys celebrating that from ice level from Aiden. He went out there, and I don't know if you saw the video on.
I did see the video. I think I reposted it too. But yeah, Aiden's been great. He does awesome stuff with the camera.
And then you guys had a really good shooting percentage on Saturday night. 5 goals on 18 shots, 3 on 8 in the first period. For what looked like a relatively comfortable 5-1 win. At least it looks like that from the final score.
Yeah, no, we haven't. We have played a lot of close games this year. It was kind of nice to have one that was a little lopsided there. I don't know what happened. Like, it felt like we really dominated that first period, and then I don't know, kind of came out slow. Like when you get up like that, you can let off the gas. We don't want to let off the gas at all, but it seems to happen with teams, whoever you are.
Yeah.
I will give a shout out to the Vinny, Bobby, Ando line. They've been humming along lately.
Yeah, we will chat with Vinny here in just a few minutes. We'll ask him which of his wingers is his favorite, and they are both sitting there, so we'll find out what he really thinks. That should be a lot of fun. Make sure you get your questions ready for Vinny, whether you're here in Wings, etc., where we have some giveaways. We have T-shirts and tickets. So if you want a couple of tickets to a Prowlers game, be sure to ask Vinny a question. You also ask your questions on the live stream here on the YouTube channel. So be sure to think of your questions, throw those in the chat, and we'll have Vinny coming up shortly. But before we get there, I've been instructed to say a few things. We have a lot of new merch in the team store. They could also find on shop.phprowlers.com, and Alex Johnson's going to show us some of these brand new pucks, these Continental Division and Empire Division pucks that are great for fans of any team in the FPHL, puck collectors. These are must-haves for your collection. These pucks, they feature, again, all the teams in each division. Collect them both. They are available in the team store. We had to get a new shipment in. The first night that we had those, we sold out. We had 75 online orders, and then we were selling them like hotcakes in the arena too.
That's what I was just about to say. I mean, you better get it quick if you want one.
Yeah, those are a hot item. Another hot item right here at the front of the table, we got the lightsabers, which will be perfect for Star Wars night, which is just over a month away now. Star Wars night's coming.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun.
That's going to be an awesome one.
Heard there's going to be some Star Wars characters here.
Yeah.
Some cool jerseys.
Yeah, cool jerseys are coming. Yeah, I've been asked what the jerseys are going to look like by a few people. I haven't seen them yet, but have you seen them?
I have seen them.
Oh, well.
I'm the one who ordered them.
Leaving me in the dark.
I can promise you these ones will be here on time. We will wear them during the Star Wars game.
Yeah, what do we want? 1 for 3 now this season so far with the specialty jerseys?
Yeah, it's out of the jersey.
It's all right.
Jersey productions control, I will say.
It's unfortunate, yeah, but it's all right. We'll get those masquerade jerseys worn at some point coming up this season.
Maybe this week, or not this weekend. Maybe next weekend.
Maybe next weekend.
Yeah.
All right, keep that circled on your calendar if you want one of those cool masquerade jerseys that benefit the law enforcement torch run for Special Olympics. But this weekend, well, not this weekend, next weekend, we have next Friday, we have a very special game. First player in Prowlers franchise history to get his number retired. Number 92, Dalton Jay, is going up to the rafters. That one should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, it's going to...
Yeah, thank you. Come on, let's hear it for Dalton Jay getting his number retired next Friday. And that's a big honor. We got a number of Flags banners up there, former Flags players. Now we're going to have a Prowler up there on the wall, immortalized for as long as McMorran is standing, which, if we've learned one thing, that place is probably going to be around for a while. It stood the test of time. But, yeah, that should be a lot of fun to honor a guy who scored a lot of goals and has cut the ice a lot of times in that building.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's nice to see Daltz around the rink still all the time and get to hang out with him. I definitely miss playing with him. It's gonna be a great night for sure.
He's got a very busy weekend coming up this weekend with all the Silver Sticks action.
Oh yeah, it's the AAA Silver Stick weekend too this weekend at McMorran. So that's some really good hockey going on at McMorran this weekend as well.
Yeah, so the top I think it's U12, U13, 14, and 15. Something like that. Or 12 and 13, and 14 and 15. Something like that this weekend.
Yeah,
so,
that's correct.
But some of the top players of those age groups will be at McMorran Place this weekend. So if you're missing Prowler hockey, it's certainly a great place to go and find some kind of hockey to fill your void. But Prowlers will be back on the ice at home again that weekend. And then after Dalton's jersey retirement night on the 16th, we have Mitz's birthday on the 17th. Little superhero princess theme, so, get dressed up. Are you going to be a superhero or a princess?
I'll try to be a superhero that
Superhero,
night.
okay. That'll be a lot of fun. That's a Kids Zone night, 6:05 start, and of course you can hit the ice with the players, and those are always a lot of fun. So that is next weekend, the 16th and the 17th. You get your tickets at phprowlers.com/tickets. Also want to give a shout out to Theo and Maddie watching at home. So, hi Theo, hi Maddie. Be ready to welcome on Vinny Dekumbis when we come back. Get your questions ready for Vinny. Again, here at Wings Etc. or on the YouTube channel. Get your questions ready for Vinny Dekumbis. He's coming on the Coaches Show next here at Wings Etc.
Welcome to the new era of Prowlers hockey. New owner, new store, new horn, fire, projectors on the ice. Yeah, this isn't your dad's McMorran experience. This is Prowlers hockey. Get your tickets for the show now at phprowlers.com/tickets.
Keep up with your Prowlers all season long on social media. Follow us on Facebook at the Port Huron Prowlers, Instagram at PH Prowlers, and Twitter at PH Prowlers. And you can find more information on our website, phprowlers.com.
Welcome back here to Wings Etc., the Prowlers Coaches Show, live in downtown Port Huron. And I'm pleased to welcome the first European to appear on the Prowlers Coaches Show, out of Switzerland, Vinny Dekumbis.
Thanks for having me.
So we mentioned we have your two line mates sitting over here at the near table, enjoying their meal. And the first question is, who's your favorite line mate to play with?
It's a tough decision.
Yeah, we start tough here. There's no
we have a good
easing
chemistry going, so I can't pick yet. Maybe we'll see after the next Friday's game. I can see who gives me a good pass or something.
Yeah, a lot of pressure on you guys next Friday. It is your fourth year with the Prowlers. You've been around for a while, but I want to go back to your first year, kind of how you got here, or what do you remember about getting here? Because you didn't get here till after the start of the season and when you signed.
Yeah,
a few weeks in.
4 years here, but only like 2 full seasons.
Yeah.
Some stuff has happened, so we gotta go over it.
Yeah, we will.
So I started after college. I signed with Macon in the SB, and then over that summer, the coach got fired. So I went to training camp with a new coach, and I wasn't in his plans. So I got cut from that training week. I stayed in Macon for a couple weeks, just living at some family friend's house, and Matt Graham reached out to me, offered me a position on the team, and I showed up that week. Got morning skate Friday, and then played that game, and ever since I've been here. I like it so far. So.
Mostly you've been here.
Yeah, mostly.
Mostly.
Me and Graham picked him up from the airport.
You did?
Yeah, you guys
Wow.
did, yeah.
Me and Graham together.
Wow. Sometimes I have to pick people up from the airport, but
It's a long drive.
I guess I wasn't available that day. They thought you were a high-profile player, so they didn't send
I got
me.
the special
Well,
treatment.
see, that was
He
good.
needed the special treatment.
that was my first year, yeah. So they didn't trust me to pick people up from the
Yeah.
airport yet.
We showed up the same year. That was your first year too, right?
Yeah, I was fairly new to it, so we were still figuring things out. Things look a lot better from my perspective.
A lot better. Yeah.
From then to now. But that first year, you ended up getting injured, and you were kind of pushing through that. Kind of what was that like dealing with that adversity, and what did you learn from dealing with all that?
It was interesting. It was my first real injury that took a while to recover from. I tried just doing PT for a couple of weeks here and tried coming back to play. And after a couple of weeks of doing PT and in one game, I got hurt again. So that was some bad luck. I tried to do that process all over again for a couple more weeks, and finally the doctor said that wasn't possible and that I needed surgery. So that's when I decided to go back home to Switzerland, get surgery, and get ready for the next season for a full year.
Yeah.
So that first year I was here for a long time, I think until January, February, but didn't play many games because I was hurt a lot.
Yeah, and again, what have you been able to bring from that experience? That as you've continued to grow.
I think just the work ethic, just knowing that you don't have a choice. You have to wait for your body to be healthy again, and all you can do is wait and just put in the work and try to be as healthy again as fast as possible. It is a long journey. The surgery took me 6 months to get back on the ice and get ready for full contact, but it's something you can't get frustrated for too long. You just need to enjoy the process and be ready for it.
And then, second year, you were here, played the full year, and then last year you got a chance to play, in your home country in the Swiss league. What was that experience like for you?
So I moved to North America when I was 15, right? So my family hasn't seen me play live a lot. So last year I got the chance to play for a professional team back home, and I didn't think twice about it. I thought that was going to be great for the family, so I could play close to them. They could come watch me play on the weekends. The league was very competitive. Many good players in that league. All the imports, you were allowed 2 imports per team, and most of them came from the AHL. So it was a high caliber league, and it was just a great experience. You're playing on European ice, right? So it's a little bigger. It's a different style. It's a bit less physical. I know that's something Paulie wants me to be a little more physical, but it's the European style, right? I'm learning. But it's a little slower, right? Because it's a bigger ice, so you just learn to possess the puck and make plays and just get up the ice with your teammates. So it was a good experience. I enjoyed it. We ended up not making the playoffs, so that's why I came back for that third year around January, I think, or February, right?
You got back with 15 games
15
left,
games,
and you
yeah.
needed to play all 15 games to be ready for the playoffs. So it ended up working out.
Yeah, and just for 15 games. Yeah, that's right. That was good.
Yeah, and then you ended up coming up big in that playoff series, Game 3 in Danbury. You set up Bobby for that late goal in the last game of that series, kind of the goal that sealed the series. But I mean, what do you remember from that playoff series and helping the team get that first playoff series win in a while?
Well, I just remember always playing Carolina, right? And we knew it's always tough, and to finally get over that hump and playing Danbury and getting that win that was the third game too, right?
Yeah.
We won the first one?
Yeah, won the first one at home, then lost there in Game 2, and then it was series deciding Game 3.
I mean, your back is against the wall, right? You don't have a choice. You need to make that play. So just thinking positively and thinking that you can make it and trying to make the best play at all times. So yeah, that was a good play.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you remember going through your head in that play, when you were hustling up to that puck? Because it was kind of like a foot race to the puck.
Well, I don't remember. We're going a while
so
back
okay.
here. Yeah.
No, I kind of think I remember. There
I was
was
gonna say,
a foot race to the puck.
Well,
Vinny has a great pull-up, or not a drop to Bobby, kind of like a lateral pass to Bobby coming in with
For the
speed.
snipe, or yeah. So
And then Bobby one-timed it into the net, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
One tee shot right away,
a
back of the net, series over.
Wow.
Well, I was gonna say,
We
Bobby
have
pulled
the
it up
video
on
up
his phone.
right now. Yeah.
I was gonna say, you know, I figured you might remember. I mean, Paulie remembers every save he's ever made, so I wasn't sure if you'd remember that, but.
Buddy's got that one saved to the camera roll over there.
Yeah, Bobby, you have that in your favorites folder. He's brave.
Here he comes.
Here he comes. We have video going on live here. Welcome, Bobby Price, to the show.
Yeah, what a play. Wow, okay.
What a play.
All right, yeah, I see that, yeah.
Yeah, right?
That does look a lot like this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You made some plays this year, though. That's good, yeah. We're good, yeah.
Yeah.
Get the chemistry going finally, so yeah, we're set.
Yeah. I mean, again, that game was very interesting because you got guy thrown out like 15 seconds in. And you went.
Scantleberry, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
We
Tuck-
killed off the 5-minute major.
Tucker, well, they
Well,
scored
kinda.
twice.
Yeah.
So he didn't really kill it
I mean,
all.
we did kill it off.
I mean,
we
you went-
killed it off, though.
Yeah.
The penalty expired.
Those penalties always expire. There's no. Yeah, sure. The penalty expired. We had the infamous challenge from the bench. One of the greatest coaching decision in Prowlers history, as I've been told by a couple of sources. And then that again, the comeback. But yeah, no, that was a fun game, and we already talked about it. There wasn't like a ton of fans there, but you guys had a good Prowlers contingent there for that game. Like up in that box, up on the far side where all the
Right.
scratches were, and there was some fans up there that made the trip.
They made it to like the VIP box too, I'm pretty sure, by the end of the game, yeah.
Yeah.
All the the parents came and the fans showed up, yeah. It was
Yeah.
a good environment for sure, yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
We've
that
had
game.
quite a few people come to Danbury now. Even at the start of this year, we had all of Section 9 there.
Section 9 showed up, which
A
was
few
really cool,
Section
yeah.
9 guys, yeah, that was on. They had the whiteboard, and we had some great pictures of you celebrating with them after.
Yeah,
after a couple of
Danbury's
goals.
bench wasn't too happy as I
No.
went by.
No.
Right behind their bench, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they were
Standing.
directly behind their bench. It's kind of
Yeah.
like at home too. They're directly behind the opponent's bench, so the opponents always think I'm like chirping at them, but it's just kind of for the fans.
Yeah. But you've been here 4 years, Vinny. I don't know if you know, Friday will be your 100th FPHL game,
Wow, I didn't know that, no.
which is definitely what I've been thinking about when I picked you for the coaches show. I definitely didn't find that out later. And
You did your homework, yeah.
yeah, did my homework. But yeah, 100 FPHL games, all with the Prowlers.
Wow.
So how about that? Yeah. Port Huron forever.
Pour you on forever, yeah.
Port Huron forever. I see Amanda walk by with our wing of the week. Yeah, I think we did. I think it might be time to try our wing of the week. So, Amanda,
Let's hear it.
bring up what we got here. I think we have to. Is the game we have to guess?
You guys always have to guess.
We have to guess. Oh, we got a dry rub.
Dry
Lemon
Seasoning.
pepper.
Wow.
Tonight.
Lemon pepper.
There's definitely time in
I'm
there.
gonna guess before I.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely some time in there. That's what it looks like.
That's what it looks like,
I
yeah.
was going to say,
There's some red pepper flakes too.
so yeah, there's some red pepper flakes
Maybe some oregano.
from the
What else
exhibit.
do you see?
I don't know. I see chicken.
How spicy is it going to be?
It's not spicy.
It's not spicy,
This one's
okay.
not spicy. Okay.
So lemon pepper
It's
could be.
more flavor, is what I've heard.
Lemon pepper could be what it. Dig in.
Only one person's gonna try it. Come
No,
on.
no. I let him go first. I'm gonna take this one right in the middle.
They're edible.
Lot of sauce on there. A lot of dry rub on there. One bite, one big bite.
I don't think Johnny's correct. However, I'm not sure what to call it.
Okay, explain the experience.
Johnny, you had the most spice on there, so I feel like I wanted. Did you get?
No, I don't. Not much.
I
Kind of
didn't-
plain.
yeah.
Yeah.
Another bite.
I didn't get much of it.
You can get more spices too.
Yeah, dig in there. Make sure we. Get it all on there. Johnny, what'd you get?
I think a lot of time.
A lot of time. Is this one called Time's Up?
Pretty much. And this is the Caribbean jerk dry rub.
Caribbean Jerk Dry Rub. All right.
So not a lot of heat, more flavor.
Yeah, more flavor, not a ton of heat. Anyone else having Caribbean Jerk Dry Rub here in the house? Anyone? You should try it with your next round. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
A lot of time, if you like time.
It's approved. Yeah.
Is your kind of dry rub. So, thank you, Amanda.
Do you wanna tell everybody about the coaches show and the watch parties?
Yeah. What else is on my?
Our January.
Yes. Thank you for reminding me. So, this January during the coaches shows, tonight and our next one, for every, I believe it's $20 you spend. Every $20 you spend, you will get one entry into a raffle to get a free Prowlers jersey. That drawing will be during the watch party on January 31st here at Wings, etc. You must be at that watch party to claim your win. Anyone who's here, please turn in your receipts to Amanda, right here, raising her hand so that we can get you down, get your entries in there, and get you in for the free Prowlers jersey. So, come on, who wants to win a Prowlers jersey? Anyone? Does anyone want a Prowlers jersey? Maybe? Come on, a few. Yeah, there's a little energy. So, get your receipts over to Amanda to get your raffle tickets for the Prowlers jersey. Let's get into some fan questions here for Vinny. We have a lot here on the stream. Amanda's going to go around and find some questions here in Wings. Again, she is holding an envelope with tickets. She is holding a couple of T-shirts. So if you want in on those prizes, ask a question to Vinny. So start getting those questions ready. I'm going to look through the stream and let's see. The first question I'm going to ask is...
I think there's a shout out to Byron Larson on there that I got it to him.
Yes, yeah. We do have to give a shout out to Brian, who won the game as the celebrity coach on
yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah, he did. He did good.
What was his message in the locker room?
Stay out of the box, right?
Number 1, don't talk to the refs. Number 2, stay out of the box.
Did he look directly at you when he said, "Don't talk to the refs"? Was he looking your direction?
No, I've been good. I've been good lately, Will.
Blake Anderson, must be a different Blake Anderson. He wants to know, what's your ideal temperature for the apartment?
Oh, this is good.
Is this a point of contention?
Well, you've experienced that, right?
Yes.
Living in the hotel room with me. And,
when we were in
and
Topeka
Lucas.
for like 3 days.
It's up there in the 70s, so 75. It's pretty good. Wow. Yeah.
I mean,
Every European I've every European I've ever lived with, 78.
Brian Parsons talked about when last time you were on. Remember Parsons told that story about the European he was, I forget who it was, that he was living with, and he said that the temperature was always like 78. Yeah, that was what I was feeling in Topeka. I sweated off a few pounds when we were in Topeka. Who was it?
Patrick Tondel and Artem Stupnikov.
Yeah. And
Love the trailer being hot.
Yeah, is there a lot of fighting over the thermostat in your apartment?
No, because 2 euros together, so we keep it warm, right? We like it like that.
You're good.
We're not used to the AC, so in the summer we don't use AC. We just open the window, and in the winter we like it warm and cozy in there.
Yeah, very warm, very cozy. Vinny, how long is your flight to Michigan from Switzerland?
The actual flight, it's 7-8 hours. If I have a layover, that adds a couple hours. So yeah, it's like a whole day traveling. I usually have a layover in Frankfurt, Germany, and then fly from there to Detroit right away.
How long does it take you to recover from the jet lag and the time change and all that?
The jet lag coming here isn't bad, a couple days. but it's always a jet lag going back home. That one takes me an entire week. Not sleeping
Really?
at night. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
up at 3, 4 in the morning for a couple nights in a row.
Wow. This one?
I like that one.
Someone whose name starts with Johnny. If Vinny could choose one teammate to
Not me.
to sauna, yeah, it's not him. If Vinny could choose one teammate to sauna with for the rest of time, who would it be?
Parson, easily. The king. I gotta go in there with the king. So
I hear you have a new some new attire for when you sauna.
I do from you. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my Secret Santa gift. Yeah. Little sauna hat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great
you're
quality. It works great. Thank you.
welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. Hey. And now you stand out from the group.
What did you get?
I got a bag of gummy bears. Vinny, what's a theme night you think needs to be on the calendar next year?
A theme, like for a
Yeah,
game?
do you have any theme nights you're thinking of?
Huh. Yeah. That's a good one. I like it. Yeah, I like it from Polly. Stranger Things.
Stranger
Yeah,
Things.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if it's still gonna be a thing next year, but yeah, maybe we can add this one up for this season. Yeah.
there was a 20-minute conversation in the office between these two, and I think Paulie and Graham were involved in it about Stranger Things conspiracy theories. Did that episode you thought was going to come out tonight, did come out?
Not yet.
40 minutes.
40 minutes?
38 minutes, actually.
It's going to come out.
I believe.
Allegedly, there's
I don't believe.
another episode of Stranger Things that's going to come out in 38 minutes, according to Johnny and Reddit.
Yeah, me and Vinny have been talking all week on the ice at practice about Stranger Things.
I'm glad that's what you talk about on the ice. We have a question here at Wings Etc. from Amanda. Who we got back there?
What is your star moment, your big moment of hockey?
Star moment as a hockey player.
Like your whole life.
One shining moment.
Interesting. That's a good question. You know what? I think it was my second year here when I played that full season and Joe Pace jumped me, and then I scored the overtime to win that game. So and he got kicked out. So
That's a
there's my
great
star
one.
moment.
That's a great one. The Joe Pace return weekend, and
Yeah.
Vinny stole the show.
Yeah, he had that video tribute that game maybe, right?
Yeah.
His comeback to
Yeah,
Port
the
Huron.
video tribute. He'd stay on the bench and waved. Yeah. Another question from in here. Same table.
What would be your best advice for a young kid looking to be in your footsteps?
Best advice for a young hockey player.
Like to play hockey professionally, just to play any sports. Like if you like hockey, play hockey, but don't stop with that. In the summer, always have fun, do something else. If hockey is gonna be your thing, it's gonna work out if you just put the work in and always remember it's a game, so have fun. Don't take it too seriously at that young age.
It's a good answer. That's a good answer. This one's actually for Coach John. If John could go all 3 times in the shootout, would he?
I mean, no.
He was gonna say yes.
No, I'd have to
He
let,
was about to say yes.
I'd have to let Fetch shoot.
See,
Fetch would be number 1 in my shootout lineup. I think I'd probably have to let Reggie shoot, too. I would love to shoot, but I think I'd be like 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th maybe on the list. Coop's here. Ask him where I would shoot.
yeah, Coop, where would Johnny shoot in the shootout based on your experience facing the what
5-hole.
5-hole? So does that mean he'd shoot 5th?
No, that's just where I would shoot when I go.
Well, don't give him a scouting report.
That's just recency bias from
Hopefully-
today.
Oh, that's from today. Oh, looks like we have our first game of Cup Pong going on here. Let's see if Blake Anderson and Bobby Price have what it takes to beat a couple of fans. We had a lot of, who had a lot of penalty shots today was LJ. in during the battle games.
Yeah, he did. We had a couple good practices this week, even though it's our off week. We came to the rink to work hard and get better this week, and we had a lot of battle games, so those always get intense at practice. And I think Bobby right over there took a couple penalties too against LJ. So when you take a penalty there, we have Chris calling the penalties, so it's a little lopsided sometimes. Likes us to battle through adversity and not yell at the ref, Paulie. But yeah, LJ went a couple times. Coop shut the door every time, though. We could have used a couple of those. I'd be a lot less tired today because I had to skate a bunch of times because he couldn't score.
Coop, JMO, Hubes, I mean, they all had LJ's number on the penalty shots today. I wish LJ was here to defend himself, but unfortunately.
Yeah, no, he had some good moves. Goalie made the save.
Let's see. Oh, we got a question right here at this table. We have never had people at this table, so welcome. Off to the left. Our youngest.
Is that who asked the question?
One of our youngest fans.
With the
yes.
Prowlers, yeah.
I heard him yelling to bring over Amanda earlier, so that was. We're bringing him on. Bring him on camera here. Oh, he's got the Prowlers onesie. All right. Look at that. You can take another step in.
Left a tiny bit.
There, yeah.
Left a tiny bit.
Yeah.
There we go.
Step in, yeah, front and center. Look at that. This is by the way the cutest ad for the Prowler store we've ever had. So that's awesome.
The number one guys' recommended smelling salts to get you going for the game.
Ooh, what's your?
I always see you guys going to town on those things.
Your recommended smelling salt.
I'm not
Brent.
sure where you get them, but we have a chemist, right? Like one of the referees, a
Yes.
chemist. And he gets the real stuff. Yeah.
I mean, I love the old school like snapper ones. Like you like pop them on the bench. They last for about 30 seconds. Those are probably like my go-to favorites. I think they're called like ammonia inhalants on Amazon. But you can get a couple of good ones in the bottle. I know like Ward smelling salts makes a good one. That's like for hockey because the cold weather, the smelling salts don't do well in them. And then. So we're in Indiana actually this past weekend, and he hasn't reffed our games in quite a while, but he's reffed quite a years back, probably like 7-8 years. And he's like, I got a gift for you guys. Like I'm gonna bring it out after the first period. So it comes out with a little bottle of smelling salts made by I think another one of the linesmen. But those ones pack a punch.
Vinny, do you have any that you like in particular, or you choose whatever's on the bench?
Whatever we have on hand, yeah. That
Have
one from the referee
Have you tried
is,
though?
yeah, it is very strong. As soon as you open the bottle, you smell it. You don't have to be
Your
too
eyes
close
will
to it.
water.
Yeah.
It is.
Parsons brought one up that time when he was a color commentator for me when he was suspended. That was fun.
You brought it up in the booth with you?
Yeah, I love the smelling salts. I need to bring some up into the booth more often.
Yeah.
I need to
you
get
going for the period.
I need to get one of the bottles so that I'm not
easier to
breaking
carry
into one.
around. Yeah.
Yeah, easier to carry with us on the road. Let's see, Vinny, what if you could choose any NHL forward to be on your line, who would you choose?
I think LJ would like this answer, so I would say Sidney Crosby.
Oh, yeah, LJ loves that answer.
Yeah.
Would you be on the wing there, or would
I
you
would
play
be on the
center
wing.
on his
No,
line?
I'll let him be.
That's very humble
Center,
of you.
yeah. He's got to win the face-offs, so yeah. I got it.
Let's see. Oh, if your team was in a zombie apocalypse, who on the team would survive the longest?
Buck, easily. He's got the firepower.
That's true.
He'll survive.
That's great. That's a great point. Yeah.
I'm mourning to him, yeah. Staying close to him.
Update on our cup pong game over here. Our players are up by 1 cup right now. Let's get the job done over here, fellas. Yeah, let's see what you got. Oh, he missed.
Close.
This one from a recurring watcher, Ben Brockway, 5693. Vinny, Sonic King, Dekumbis, what's the most important supplement that you take on a daily basis?
Well, the biggest one is protein. I mean, that's the most simple one. But if you want to get more specific, HMB, it's the one I take every morning. It's supposed to be really good for muscle recovery.
Johnny, what's the most important one you take?
Relight. I like to stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. That's important. Are you trying to move the camera? That one in the middle. Like, no, right above that. Seeing that, like, little space? There's like a knot. Yep, that one. Now you loosen that one. Yep, there we go. There's a look at our guys. I think we're at 2-2 now on that cup pong game. We have a loose ball. Everybody wave to the camera over there. Camera's on you. This is our crew here at Wings Etc. tonight for the Prowlers Coaches Show. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. We're having a lot of fun here. Again, we got cup pong going on. Blake Anderson's here. All right. I think we can wrap up our questions here. We'll have one more. Have you ever played a game outdoors? And if not, where would be your favorite place to play a game outdoors? Like, where would you want to? You could pick one place.
Like outdoor, like an actual sanctioned game, or just like
an outdoor sanctioned game? Yeah. But I mean,
Winter Classic.
Like, use your imagination. Yeah. We could put a rink anywhere.
True.
Right.
So no, I have not, and that is on my bucket list. Yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. Maybe the Fed could do that somewhere. I think Michigan would be a good spot.
They're actually, I actually just got surgery when we played an outdoor game in Danbury.
Danbury. The outdoor border war.
In Brewster, New York.
Brewster.
Wow.
Yeah,
it would be very cool to play an outdoor game.
Were you there for that game, or were you stayed back because of the
No, I was there.
You were there.
I was there for it, yeah.
Good experience watching
it?
Yeah,
no, it was great. The rink was a little small, and you couldn't really see the lines, but everybody looked like they were loving it on the ice. The boys in the locker room were fired up. Yeah, it was great. Went to a shootout, actually, too.
So a long game, yeah.
Yeah, that was a great game. I actually got to witness some of that game. I watched that game.
Did you attend that game?
I did. Well, I was working that night at Brewster Ice Arena, but I did go out and attended some of that game. That was a lot of fun. Great times at the Brewster Ice Arena and the outdoor rink. Our fellas over here, Ando and Bobby, are one cup away from the win. Let's see if our fans can come back. As we get to the prediction segment. Oh. Okay, fans are working on it. One cup left on either side. All right, back to our players. Where's our camera operator? Bobby with the miss. Ando? All right, we're done with this game. We're going on to our prediction segment. So for those of you who might not know how our prediction segment works, I get to pick games. Our coaching staff and our players all represent. We have 3 teams all picking games throughout the year in the Fed. Just for the upcoming weekend, we never pick the Prowlers games, although that won't be an issue this weekend because Prowlers are off. Current standings for this season. Last week, I went 10-3, and I lead the standings at 48-17 overall. The coaching staff is sitting at second at 46-19, so 2 games back after Matt Graham went 9-4. And LJ went a very tough 8-5 last week. Players are 44-21, so a lot of pressure on you, Vinny.
I need to come back with something good here.
You need to get something. Help your guys out because LJ did you guys no favors last week. But we will start, and we'll let Vinny start with the predictions first. And we'll start with the PD Ice Cats and the Athens Rock Lobsters with a 2-game series in Athens.
In Athens? I'm going to say a split. Split that weekend, yeah.
Coach?
2-0 Athens.
2-0 for Athens. PD got a lot more interesting this week. actually. They made a couple of interesting trades. They got Alexander Lykov, the hat-trick's leading scorer. They ended up with
Della Savita.
Yeah, Dom Della Savita from Watertown. And we're going to see some former Motor City Rockers next week as a result of that trade because Danbury got Eli Rivers and Rico Gonzalez. But that is a long-winded way of saying that they will still lose both. I have Athens in a sweep. As you can see, well, as you were able to see on camera moments ago, it's still 1 cup to 1 cup. These guys are having trouble with the last cup here.
Well, we both hit it. So.
Oh, they both hit it. My bad. They both hit the cup, and now they're still going. So, an intense game of cup pong as we continue on with our prediction segment. And we keep it in the Continental Division. The Baton Rouge Zydeco and the Monroe Moccasins. 2 games in Monroe this weekend.
Monroe takes a sweep, yeah.
I'm going to go Monroe sweep as well.
Baton Rouge, they're scrappy. They got points against Monroe and Topeka all 3 games last weekend. But I do think the Moccasins will lock things down this weekend, so I'll agree with you guys. Speaking of the Scarecrows, they visit the Biloxi Breakers for 2. Interesting stat about the Scarecrows, they have 7 games left this season. They have over half their season left. Only 7 of those games will be against teams that currently have a winning record. 5 against the Prowlers and 2 against the Moccasins. So they, a lot of teams on their schedule that are sitting near the bottom of their divisions. But that includes the Biloxi Breakers, the Cellar Dwellers in the Continental. So again, 2 games in Biloxi. Who you got?
I'll go with the Topeka sweep on that one.
I'm going to go Topeka sweep, too, as much as I would love a Biloxi win.
I'm going to take a split. I think Biloxi will grind one out there. So a split for me, and are our guys over here about to win it? Bobby's hit the cup. And for the win. Oh, off the rim. Redemption. It all gets quiet. Pressure's on. Oh, and our players take the first cup pong game. And how about the sportsmanship there? Oh, good. Good work from our guys over there. Do you want to do a post-game interview? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, just go back to your seat. Our next series, we get back on track here. The Wolves and the aforementioned Hat-Tricks. 2 games in Danbury. Who you got?
At first, I would have said the Danbury sweep, but with all the trades, I'm going to say a split for that weekend. 2 games they play, right?
Yeah, 2 games.
Split.
I'm going to have to go with a split there, too.
You know what? I would have thought before the trades, too. But I'm also going to go with a split. I mean, Watertown beat Binghamton last weekend. They are a scrappy team. They can certainly get points, where they need to. So, and that's a very tight race there near that spot in the Continental for that 4th spot between Danbury, Blue Ridge, and Watertown. Speaking of Blue Ridge, Bobcats are in Columbus for 2 games in an interdivisional matchup.
Blue Ridge with the sweep.
Blue Ridge sweep.
In Columbus, yeah.
I'm going to go Columbus sweep. I love when the Continental Division beats other opponents in the Empire. So we're going to go Columbus sweep Blue Ridge.
Yeah, I guess I'm just going to be different. I'm just going to go with a split. Why not?
Okay.
Oh, wow. 3 different opinions.
Yeah, 3 different opinions on that one. That should be an interesting series. We also have our second game of Cup Pong lining up. Jameson Bork and Artu Hakala on our players' side. So that should be an interesting matchup. Another series to call. The Binghamton Black Bears are down in Winston-Salem taking on the Twin City Thunderbirds. So who you got in those 2 games?
I think Binghamton sweep.
It's a finals rematch, right?
Technically, yeah. Although some some people don't want the Thunderbirds to have the same history as the Carolina Thunderbirds. Like it's kind of.
I mean, they
it's kind
always
of a
will.
win.
They're the same team.
It is.
Same,
They are
same team, same players.
They're literally the same team. Yes. But yes, finals rematch.
But yeah, no, that's a big matchup right there. I think Binghamton comes to play there, and I think they sweep Twin City.
I will agree. I do think Binghamton will sweep that one. We do have one more game, a Sunday game between the River Dragons and the Rock Lobsters in Athens. So not too far for the Dragons to travel. But again, one more game for those two teams. So who you got in that one game? Please don't say a
One
split.
game, Athens. I'll take Athens at home. Yeah.
Athens at home too, 100%.
I'm gonna take Columbus on the road.
On the road.
I think I think Columbus will march into Athens and get a tight win and get some big points for the race in the Continental Division standings. Right now, our players are off to a tough start. JMO, you spent a few years in college here. Come on, there you go.
There you go.
There you go. That is all that I have here for the coaches show. Can we?
I got one more thing.
Oh, Johnny's got something else.
I just have to give one. I need the camera to come back. I just want to give a birthday shout out to one of my favorite fans. So it's her 8th birthday. So happy birthday, Charlie.
Happy birthday, Charlie. That's a great shout out. You gonna toss Charlie a puck next weekend?
Who?
Charlie.
Is she dropping the puck?
No, I say you get toss her.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I'll toss her a puck for her birthday for sure.
All right.
That'll be your present. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Nothing like getting pucks from warm-ups.
Oh
Always
yeah.
always a
Nice
fun
black puck.
Yeah. Can we get one more round of applause for Alex Johnson and Vinny Dekumbis for joining us on the show today? Let's hear it for these guys. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Whether you are here at Wings, etc., here on the PHP Network. Again, Prowlers are off this weekend, but we'll be back next weekend at McMorran Place for 2 great games against the Danbury Hat Tricks. And you can get your tickets at phprowlers.com. I'm Will Wiggleman, Alex Johnson, Vinny Dekumbis, saying so long. And again, it'll be another week and a half before you get to hear from your Prowlers, but we'll see you then. Have a great rest of your Wednesday.